Authorities have since been under pressure to establish the true causes of the accidents, and no doubt they're searching for measures, perhaps short-term, to prevent further loss of life on the roads, especially ahead of the festive season. But while the road carnage is indeed tragic, the issues that lead to it are nothing new. They were raised back in 1990, 27 long years ago, as revealed in a paper presented at an annual conference of the Kenya Medical Association titled Road Traffic Accidents in Kenya and What Can Be Done. The paper read that in 1989 alone, there were 10,106 reported road accidents, and 83% were caused by human behaviour. Dr. Aluoch organised the symposium.
The human behaviour on the road remains the same. I would say is worse. The year we had our conference on this road traffic, that's 27 years ago, the matatu drivers were a little bit more disciplined. Now there are more of them on the road, and they have, if anything, they've actually become very wild on the roads.
Several accidents are attributed to drunk driving, speeding and road conditions. But back in 1990, these weren't the leading causes, and Dr. Aluoch says it still stands true today.
Less than 2% of the accidents on the roads can be attributed to poor road condition, potholes. In fact, the worse the road, the safer it is, because people do not drive as far if the road is bad. So even an accident or how cars, it does not cause so much fatality. Also, alcohol has been overstated. It's true that it's dangerous to drive. There's no doubt about that. But if you look at overall statistics, global, then you find that alcohol is responsible for less than 20% of the total accidents.
27 years ago, there was a call for a change in attitude, better driver education, improved speed limits and a check on corruption, issues that the country still grapples with today.
We do not have proper serious enforcement of our legislation to get this thing. But I'll say again and again, it's a human error. Really, everybody driving the car, you know that you may have an accident. So why are you driving carelessly if you know you're going to kill people? It's not just the vehicles, by the way. Like 45% of the accidents are caused by pedestrians. And they're the worst. They're the worst cause of accident.
And while accidents cause devastation, they also still have a huge negative economic impact.
Road accident is actually an epidemic, and it's probably kills more people than some infectious diseases in the country. And it's got economic consequences. You know, medical consequences means we have got a lot of medical expenses to treat on acute accident, intensive care, orthopedic management, and giving some people artificial limbs, everything else. So that is why we as doctors are also interested in accidents.
27 years later, and the country is still struggling with many of the very same issues. Dr. Aluoch says that the current road accident crisis is as bad as it gets, and the situation must only get better. But when will it? Smriti Vidyarthi, NTV.